Good afternoon, faculty and friends. My name is Michael Rhett. Very happy to be a part of the Wilberforce family, and we're going to get started. So, all about who I am. We'll be discussing about my family, my faith, my hobbies, so you get to know a little bit about me. I'll also be discussing my experience that I bring, and then we'll be discussing the course that I'm teaching this fall. So, this is my family. My son Remy is there in the middle. He's 5 right now. This was taken, I think he was 3.5. He just turned 5 in September, and that's my wife, Alexa. We've been married. It'll be 17 years in about 2 months. I include this photo also, another photo of Lex and me, but an important part of my life. You see I'm pointing to the Joey Ramone shirt that I'm wearing. I'm a big fan of punk rock music. It's been something that's largely influenced me. Moving on, I'm a big cat lover. That's Raleigh. I have a big history in theater. That's when I was in West Side Story. I'm the one with the glasses 20 years ago. My wife and I are also CrossFit. That's how we stay in shape, relieve our stress. I'm a cancer survivor. That's the day of my last chemotherapy treatment. I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. That was, I think, 10 or 11 years ago now. I think 10, actually, that I've been in remission. Not only is that fun, that's me on the right. I'm not that jacked, but I'm dressed up like Jeff Hardy for Halloween. I'm a big fan of professional wrestling, and I've done some scholarship on that. Jeff Hardy is a professional wrestler, a guy dressed up like the Macho Man. That's me. That's fun. I don't really care for reptiles, but it's a fun picture to have. I actually put this on my homepage of my Canvas, so the students, the first thing they see is me with this big yellow bow around my neck. And my wife and I and son attend Christ Community Church. Our faith, obviously, our Christian faith is a very important part of our life. A year ago, May, so in May of 2021, I completed my PhD and graduated. We were not able to attend in person, so my wife is the one who footed me. And I went and graduated from Regent University, which is in Virginia Beach. It's also a Christian institution. It's the home of CBN, if you're familiar with that. I got my bachelor's degree in theater and communication. I double majored, and that was from Muhlenberg College, and I got my master's degree from Montclair State University. Some of my experience, not only have I been in higher education teaching for 15 years, 10 of those years were spent at Pillar College, which is in Newark, New Jersey. Real mission to serve underserved populations. Has a large minority population. Over 70% of the students there are minorities, mostly Hispanic and Black or African American. And while I was there, I co-designed an intercultural communication degree and also numerous communication classes. This was a very important day. My first publication, if you actually look, and I'll highlight the little, that's me. Oh, excuse the announcement. I hope that's not too distracting for you all. And my co-author, and we did it on this is the cover of the book. It was a book chapter. We did it on the hashtag Take a Knee movement. Additionally, some of my other experience, I am a published author. I have those two, I think, and I'm continually moving. I have one that is in revision as well. That one's on professional wrestling. And I have several in the work, theoretically wise, about parasocial interaction. And I'm developing a model as well that I hope will gain traction. I presented at numerous communication conferences. And my real world experience, I was in sports production for I think 5 or 6 years at WOR UPN 9, which is in Secaucus, New Jersey, near New York City. And I also have some journalism experience. Some of it quite recent, actually. This is my own quote. The grade you receive is the grade you earn. We need to show grace to our students, especially those who are underserved. but students also need to learn to take ownership of their work. So now about the course. And I'm going to explain why this course is unique. You see the Pepsi ad right there. This is older ad, 1980s. And you can see what they're trying to do here. It's for young people. And this course talks about branding. A lot of advertising books. I should have put the title up of the course. I have it on a later slide. Promotion and advertising. A lot of advertising books don't focus on branding, but brands are important. They're the reason advertising exists. And this is a bad job by me. I'm covering this up. But brands are the reason advertising exists. Moving on, here's a quote from the authors. Advertising is a lot of things. It's democratic, pop culture, capitalist tool, oppressor, liberator, art, and theater, all rolled into one. It's free speech, it's creative flow, it's information, and it helps businesses get things sold. Above all, it's fun. And that's from the authors of our text. So here is the title of our course. It's Comp 480, Special Topics, Advertising and Promotion. So parts 1 and 2 of our text really focus on the background of advertising, and they provide a lot of perspective. So part 1, advertising and IPB, integrated brand promotion. That's one of the main themes throughout the entire book, bringing how everything in society really today is integrated anyway. So it talks about the landscape of advertising, the structure and history of advertising, some of the challenges that are seen today, considering social networks and mobile devices change the game, and the social, ethical, and regulatory issues. Part 2 analyzes the environment for advertising, and that should be IPB, for advertising and integrated brand promotion. So it's about the environment. It's how to plan and carry out advertising and IPB, and strategies, especially regarding brands. Part 3, there's just one of the ads they have in the book. How they focusing really in this, obviously, on the African American community and trying to focus on family. Part 3 is about the creative process. It's being creative. I really enjoy that. So creative, how managers are creative, and yet how art, copy, and the message are creative. And it gets into the creative side can sometimes be at odds with management. Part 4 discusses the media process, the use of an application of old new media, programmatic media. Consumers here and advertising via smartphones, totally different, that because we have it, we can really control what we see and what we don't want to see. So how do you advertise to people that have such control? Lastly, part 5 focuses really on IPB. It discusses sales promotion, events, sponsorship, product placement, direct marketing, branded entertainment, influencer marketing, think social media influencers, public relations, and corporate advertising. And there's 18, Panera being one, there's an ad for Panera, different corporations and companies that are discussed in the text that they really focus in on. You're going to be graded. Here are the grades. I'm not going to hold on this. You can stick on this. You can go back to it if you want. You can pause it. Here's your grading. Here is your assignments. Lastly, information. My email. Health and Counseling Center for Wilberforce. This is an active link right here. And the Center for Academic and Student Success, also known as CAS, where they have tutoring and mentoring, as well as registration.